Dynamic SOQL with advanced conditions is a technique that involves constructing SOQL queries at runtime based on dynamic criteria. This is particularly useful when the structure of the query is not known until runtime or when you need to build queries with complex conditions. Dynamic SOQL allows you to create flexible and customizable queries based on the needs of your application. Example scenario. Consider a scenario where you have a custom object named account__c with various fields, and you want to query accounting entries based on dynamic search criteria. Users might want to search for entries based on different fields and conditions. Non-optimized approach. In a non-optimized approach, you might have multiple if statements to cover various search criteria, resulting in repetitive and less flexible code. String search field is equal to type__c. String search value is equal to expense. List \account__c accounting entries. If search field dot equals type__c. Accounting entries is equal to select ID. Name from account__c where type__c is equal to search value. Else if search field dot equals amount__c. Accounting entries is equal to select ID. Name from account__c where amount__c is equal to search value. Additional conditions. Optimized approach with dynamic SOQL. With dynamic SOQL, you can build the query string dynamically based on the search criteria, allowing for more flexibility and concise code. String search field is equal to type__c. String search value is equal to expense. String dynamic query is equal to select ID. Name from account__c where plus search field plus is equal to search value. List account__c accounting entries is equal to database.query, dynamic query. In this example, search field and search value are variables that determine the search criteria. The query string dynamic query is constructed dynamically based on these variables. Database.query is used to execute the dynamically constructed query. Benefits of dynamic SOQL with advanced conditions. Flexibility and customization. Dynamic SOQL allows you to create queries dynamically based on runtime conditions, providing flexibility and customization. Reduced repetition. The use of dynamic SOQL reduces the need for repetitive if statements and allows for more concise and maintainable code. Adaptability to user input. Useful when adapting to user input or when constructing queries based on dynamic search criteria. Dynamic field selection. You can dynamically choose the fields to select, making the code adaptable to various scenarios. Considerations. Injection prevention. Be cautious about preventing SOQL injection. Ensure that user inputs are properly sanitized or parameterized to prevent malicious attacks. Testing and validation. Test dynamic SOQL queries thoroughly and validate that they produce the expected results for various scenarios. Code maintainability. While dynamic SOQL can be powerful, be mindful of code maintainability. Excessive use of dynamic queries can make the code harder to understand. Conclusion. Dynamic SOQL with advanced conditions is a powerful technique in Salesforce development that allows you to create flexible and customizable queries at runtime. It's particularly useful when dealing with dynamic search criteria or when the structure of the query is not known until runtime. Always validate user inputs, thoroughly test dynamic queries, and consider the trade-offs in code maintainability when using this technique.